Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. I'm going to do this other video this weekend because my friends and I were discussing an important topic. The topic is, would you go into debt to help someone, or would you co-sign for someone? I'd love your answer on this. Let's get started. Would I co-sign for someone? We'll start with that. To be honest, I really don't feel at this point I would, because number one, I am working on paying off my last and final debt, and I hope to not be debt-free again, God willing. I know life can happen sometimes, but that is my goal, and I'm going to work towards that goal of staying debt-free. And I have things in place to do that. So I'm hoping and praying that won't be. I don't want to co-sign for anyone, and I was reading about this, that they say if you co-sign for somebody, usually anywhere from 35 to 40% of the people that co-sign end up having to pay some of that loan back. So that would be a big reason that I would not want to do that. Number one. Number two, we don't make tons of money. You guys know we make in the 40s. That's not a lot. The average person in my area, average family, makes $65,000, which really isn't that much either. We make about $20,000 less than that. So we don't make lots of money. And I really have to budget to get my goals done, and I can't be spending a lot of money, so I would not want a chance to co-sign for someone, even if I could. Now people say, well, what about if it's for your daughter for a car? My goal is, when my daughter does need to get a car, and I've already talked to my dad about this, they call them, you know, you can get them like in Arizona or and one owner type cars. We're hoping to get her a decent used car, and that she pays cash for it, if we can possibly. I don't want to have to co-sign for a loan. So I don't want to have to do that. So no, I would not do that. That's number one. Number two, would I go in debt to help someone? The only thing that I'd be willing to go in debt for is for medical costs to help my family. That would be the only thing. I just do not have the income or the means, and me wanting to get out of debt, the closer you are to getting out of debt, the more you want it so bad that you're almost willing to cut out anything to get to that point. So my answer is to this: I would not go in debt unless it was a family emergency or medical, and I would not co-sign. Now, I have done this before. I always have some extra money. So if a friend needed some grocery money or some gas money or something like that, I'm happy to give that cash. If somebody needed something and I have the cash to give them for it, like leftover money in my cash envelope system or something of that nature, or I needed to get a little bit out of my savings, I have no problem doing that at all to help out a friend. But I would not want to charge something on my charge card to help them out, because I really don't feel I have the income, number one, and number two, I don't want to go into debt anymore. So that is my answer on that. I'd love to know your feeling on this. The other thing is, I do not loan money to anyone. If I had a friend that needed money, for example, if I had a friend that traveled to come see me and I gave her $50 for some gas money, I don't want her to give me that money back. That's a gift. She's welcome to have it. All my friends have been so generous to me. You guys, I wish you could meet all my friends in one video, because everybody that meets my friends wants my friend for their friend, because they're angels. They're just wonderful, giving, loving, caring people that have spoiled me rotten over the years. I've had some of my friends close to 30 years, so I am so honored and blessed to have them in my life. Anything I can do to help someone, I'll do it, but I don't want to go in debt to do it. So that's my answer on that. I'd love to know how you feel on this subject. And like I always say, we all may have different opinions, but we can all learn from each other, and I respect each and every one of you. Even if your opinion differs from mine, I sure have a lot to learn. Thanks, everybody. Love you. Bye.